Dave Cantonese tonight. A diagnosis of Parkinson's disease these days comes with the promise of improving medications and surgical options. One treatment, however, requires neither a prescription nor an operating room. KY3's Abby Wellner explains.
Therapists tell us that if you were to look at the brain of someone with Parkinson's disease, you'd see the part that controls motor function is all out of whack. But one treatment, one really developed ages ago, can give it all some order, not to mention a beat. Mike Kegel's mind remains as sharp today as it was 30 years ago.
Who wrote that? Schumann.
But when it comes to his hands, precision has blurred over that time. For the last 3 decades, Mike has been living with Parkinson's disease. His wife Betty watching as his hands and feet become less his own.
When you're in this with the sick person, then you think you're the only one.
At home, that may seem the case, but once a week, someone else takes over at the keyboard. And the shakes that define Mike's movement turn to rhythm. His voice, which the disease has worn over time,
It's so softer. I call it sexy.
Ain't she sweet?
that voice he had,
See her
brings back.
coming down the street.
Every Monday night, he's part of a band.
Underneath.
When he was instrumental in assembling back in 2006.
Betty said, you always sing. Why don't you see what you get here?
So he connected with music therapist Elizabeth Lawson.
Music doesn't necessarily cure Parkinson's disease. I see it helping them a lot.
From that concept grew this group, led now by Harry Beckett.
I get them active when they at least make an effort to use their mouth and their voice, because that's where the therapy is for them.
Using songs members grew up with, some of them those they fell in love to. The disease that binds this group fades away.
She sounds wonderful.
That's why I act silly, so they don't feel out of place acting silly.
Pop, 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 pop.
Fun makes up part of the equation. Leaders insist, though, this affects these people like any type of physical therapy.
It just organizes the brain, and with Parkinson's, everything's just kind of all out of whack and disorganized, and so rhythm just kind of puts everything in place, kind of like when you have your iPod and you start walking to the beat without thinking about it.
She sees proof in the singers.
I've seen some people make that instantaneous progress where they prove that they can literally double their speaking volume.
He always picks on me.
Just tell me that first line. Ain't she sweet?
Though Mike doesn't seem to really mind the attention all that much.
Ain't she sweet?
I live for Monday nights.
Because come Monday night, some of the control he's lost to 3 decades of disease
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity.
rebound.
My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
His mind and movement come together,
Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder.
at least for a time,
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity.
on the same page.
Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Yay.